10 things you did not know about Mbappe. Mbappe is a godfather to 2 pandas. Could be playing for Chelsea today. And what about his transgender model girlfriend? Yeah, you heard that right. Mbappe seems to have been made in a lab, but he is quite a lot of things. Some may be too crazy for your imagination. Here are 10 wild facts you never imagined about Kylian Mbappe. Number 1. His transgender girlfriend. Just as he is a star on the pitch, Mbappe also stars when it comes to dating some pretty high-class celebrities. Mbappe is off the single list and has been dating famous model Ines Rowe for several months after breaking up with actress Emma Smet. Mbappe and Rowe were first seen together during the Cannes Film Festival in May of 2022. Later on, the pair were seen on a yacht, with the PSG superstar lifting up his heartthrob as they shared a romantic moment together. But she wasn't his first celebrity girlfriend. Before Mbappe started dating Rowe, the France and PSG star had been rumored to have dated several ladies in the past. First was singer Alicia Ailey. Also, before the start of the 2018 FIFA World Cup in Russia, when he hadn't really had his breakthrough yet, he dated the 2017 Miss France. Sorry man, I apologize. I wasn't familiar with your game. Number 2. Sneaker freak. Mbappe suffers from an addiction. Yes, that's right. Well, no need to worry, it's nothing serious. The man is just addicted to sneakers. Different people have different obsessions, and for Mbappe, he has a very massive fondness of sneakers. I mean, he said it himself that he used to beg his mother for sneakers, and whenever he got one, he became the kid with a new toy. The first football boots he wore were Nike Vapors. The boots were so coveted that when some teammates asked if they could borrow them to wear for the first half of the game, he declined. Well, today, Mbappe has a sponsorship deal with Nike and even has his own selection on their website named Boutique de Mbappe. It shows his choices of boots, and even though he has about hundreds of those, he still keeps adding more to his collection. Number 3. Godfather to 2 pandas. Well, perhaps you knew of his sneaker addiction, but did you know that in 2021, Mbappe became the godfather to 2 pandas at a special naming ceremony at Beauval Zoo in France? At first, the baby pandas were named Little Snow and Cotton Flower, but later they were renamed Yuan Dudu and Juan Lili in the ceremony. Well, since Mbappe looks like one of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, his fans might be a little disappointed. That he is a godfather to pandas rather than turtles. Well, Mbappe did this for a good reason. His role as godfather was mainly to create awareness for pandas. According to WWF, there are less than 2,000 pandas living in the wild right now. So the awareness program was necessary, and according to Mbappe, he was honored to become the godfather of the pandas. Number 4. Mbappe comes from a family of athletes. Godfather or not, things might have been different if a young Mbappe followed his mother, Faiza Lamar's, footsteps. She played Division 1 handball in France back in the 90s, and perhaps Mbappe could have ended up being a handball star as well. Luckily for football fans, he chose to follow his father into his sport instead. Mbappe's dad, Wilfried, was a footballer who played for AS Bondy, the local team that represents the town Bondy where Kylian Mbappe grew up. Being a freak athlete himself, it's no surprise that his whole family are athletes. Mbappe's adopted brother, Jirez Kembo Ekoko, is a professional footballer who has played with Rennes and France under-21s. Then there's Kylian's little bro, Ethan, who's on the rise at Paris Saint-Germain Academy. Number 5. Avid gamer. But when Kylian is not on the pitch training or scoring amazing goals, he's probably at home playing FIFA with Ethan. Well, growing up, Mbappe loved FIFA so much. Less than a decade later, he went from being a fanboy to being on the cover of FIFA 21 and FIFA 22. But then again, just like how we get frustrated playing games, Mbappe got frustrated playing FIFA Ultimate Team. And he admitted in an interview that he took a break from playing the game. To show that he was happy being on the cover, the PSG star posted the FIFA 2021 edition, which followed with a statement, "Dream come true." Number 6. Nearly joined Chelsea. Dreams indeed do come true, and Mbappe has been dreaming for quite some time. Before his breakthrough in 2017, Mbappe was already recognized as a top talent right from the age of 11. In 2012, the Wonder Kid was handed a trial by Premier League giants Chelsea as they went all out to sign the starlet. However, Mbappe Mbappe didn't offer enough defensively for the liking of the Blues Academy bosses, and he was asked to come back for a second trial. Despite being given a customized shirt, his mother rejected the chance of a second trial and said either they sign him now, or within 5 years they'll have to offer 50 million euros to tie him down. Well, his mum saw the future, but what she didn't see was that it was going to take more than 50 million euros to sign the youngster. I mean, PSG literally paid AS Monaco a whopping £166 million for the forward in 2018. Number 7. Made his senior debut at 16 years old. But it wasn't only Chelsea who were interested in the youngster. Arsene Wenger also tried to sign him and even called him the next Thierry Henry. But at the age of 14, after a lot of family discussion, he turned down Chelsea and Arsenal, among others, to sign for Monaco. To make things even better, Mbappe smashed all of Henry's records while at AS Monaco. Mbappe made his debut for the senior side at the age of 16 and then went on to score soon after, breaking both records held by Henry. The way Mbappe is going about his footballing career, it's only natural that he'll go ahead and break a lot more records. He's the definition of inevitable. Number 8. Kylian Mbappe could have chosen Algeria or the Cameroon, but despite all the club options he had, picking a national side to represent was perhaps the more difficult decision. Mbappe had the options to play for Cameroon or Algeria or France. His mother's roots are Algerian and his father is actually from Cameroon, but we all know which country he went for. Reasonably so. Mbappe was born and grew up in France. He was also selected to play at the prestigious Clairefontaine Academy and represented France at underage level. In 2016, he won the Under-19 UEFA European Championships with France. So when the time came for him to pick a national side, there was only one choice. 2 years later, at the age of 19, he was lifting the World Cup for Les Blues. So I guess he made the right choice after all. Number 9. Shares a record with Pele. At the same World Cup, Mbappe became the first teenager to score in a World Cup final since 1958. The only other teenage sensation to have done it was Pele, who was just 17 when he scored in Brazil's 5-2 World Cup final win over Sweden. Mbappe joined Pele by scoring in France's 4-2 victory over Croatia in 2018, and afterwards the Brazilian icon tweeted his congrats. Only the second teenager to have scored a goal in a World Cup final. Welcome to the club, Kylian Mbappe. It's great to have some company. The late Pele also joked, "If Kylian keeps equaling my records like this, I may have to dust my boots off again." Number 10. Mbappe has a big heart. But after winning the World Cup, what did Mbappe do? Well, the then teenager donated all his earnings from playing in the competition. Mbappe took the act of giving to another dimension. While most players spend a part of their salaries for charitable works, Mbappe took it a notch higher and donated his entire World Cup bounty to a children's charity named Premier de Cordy. At the end of the tournament, Mbappe was not only the young player of the tournament, he had also received a huge bonus from the French Football Federation for winning the biggest prize in the game. Mbappe received about 20,000 euros per game and then an extra 300,000 euro bonus for his exploits, taking the total fee to around 400,000 euros. Well, according to Mbappe, he doesn't believe he deserves to be compensated for representing France. That's how much he loves the country. Well, if you loved this video, why not compensate us by subscribing? Also, don't forget to like and comment.